Yeah, hello everybody. How are things today? Uh, got everything rebuilt that I destroyed the other day by accident, pretty much. Well, not completely by accident. It was one of those, I'm sick of this and I'm gonna get rid of it. But here's the town rebuilt with a bunch of stuff spawned in just for flavor. And we're running full of life resource pack currently with the Seuss shaders. So we've got some new upgraded blocks from the old mod I was running, which was the old version, I guess, from a billion years ago. That was still working for some reason. But this one has a lot more blocks done. The gold's a lot more sheeny and shiny. The redstone's a lot more shiny. Like all the blocks have a lot more sheen and shine to them. And the rain effect's a little bit toned down when it rains. Because the old mob, it was like grass was like water when it got wet. It looked exactly like a river or something. But other than that, so yeah, I got all this done. I got my track system done underneath the pyramid over here. I got the temple area I was working on over there, and I dropped a bunch of bamboo trees in there. Got a few pandas over there too. I thought they might starve if they didn't have trees, so I dropped a few in there. And well, the bamboo grew really well, I guess. And then I threw some trees in around my temple area. But let's get to it, I guess. Take a look around here real quick. Kind of joined these two buildings together just for something different. Kind of cheap, generic looking buildings, but give them a little something. And I just stacked a bunch of beds in each one, basically. Yeah, some of the villagers are in here sleeping away. Got all those beds and only 2 villagers in here. It's my horse, I have to name it yet. Here's my blacksmith area. Finally, they added those campfires at some point. When I made this, there was no campfires, and I remember I dug way down and put tons of wood in there and tried to get a fire going that might last a bit, but it would like burn instantly, I remember. So I gave up on that, but those campfires worked nice. Dropped like 6 of them in there, and it looks like the Mount Doom's fires or something crazy. And either way, yeah. This is the blacksmith right there, and there's his shop. It's the stables over here. Trough for the horses right here, kind of. And then place in there where you run the shop from, I guess. The rest of these are like apartments and houses and things like that. Go see the sunrise on my pyramid over here. The quartz texture, polished quartz or whatever I used on it is really shiny. You can see the lava reflecting off it even at night, which causes some really weird looking effects from afar. But it is very, very nice. And the gold is a lot more reflective now than in the old mod I had. Just don't think it's reflective enough to make a cap on that. But it's always very, very nice. Out with the sun hitting it all. My panda's out and about. And an iron golem guarding the tower gate. They go through a lot of them. So many mobs spawn in here. It's such a big area. Well, let's go up this way. Take a quick look. The textures look way different inside too from the old mod I was running. I like this stuff. I think it's a cobalt or something. It's very blue. It's hard to tell in here. It's so dark. But I think at the bottom layer it's a little bit more visible. This is the big cauldron area. Oh, there's one of my golems way back in there. He hasn't suicided into the lava just yet. And this is where all the big lava cauldron culminates down here. This reminds me of something out of Star Wars, really, with the red and the lava and the reflections and all that. It looks pretty badass down here, though. I do like it. Here's that blue. Yeah. Very nice flooring texture for a fancy area. And then I put gold down in here, which reflects all the lava and stuff pretty nicely back. Let's see. Take a ride in our minecart. This goes through the river here, or the moat rather. And stop here. This is the next minecart. There's a little rest area in there, but I want to try triggering it right now while this is here, because it has a tendency to send the cart off down the track when you try to open the door. You'll bump the cart at all. Again, going through the moat. This is underneath the temple area. I need to clear some more of that out. Try and make like little aquarium stuff. Because there's a bunch of zombies and stuff spawning in those caverns, but they seem shy now. We got it all built in. And this is the second stop. Just gonna do that. Easier way to get through here. Here. Bam. That's my pagoda tower. I don't know what exactly they call these. But instead of staggering it, I made it kind of wide all over so you can come up here and get a view of the bay and everything, which is pretty cool. Pretty nice view, other than my map's all messed up. Like literally the land's like all like fractured and ripped apart and stuff. Like this stuff is like just, I don't know where it got it. It's all weird over there. This is like the most normal part. This is like the part where I build all this stuff. It's like the further out you get, it's like all this stuff that's like ripped up and just put random places, it seems. So something happened in my world at some point. This world is ancient though. And over here is where I built the next one. I could take the tram there at some point. Let's go look at this first. Take the last stage of the cart there, might as well. Get the full effect. This is my little temple area. With I gotta get rid of this tree. I think I'm just gonna nuke it right now. Because it's not growing. Have to replant it or something. Enchanting tables, storage, bed. This is like the premium room in here. The rest of them are just a little generic. I had to get fishies and like corals and stuff and put them in the bottom of this. And this, I still don't know what I'm doing here. Now we're back at the castle area. Took the tram underneath all this before. Train comes right underneath here. Just barely misses all this water stuff I built into the ground here. And then there's this. I planted all these bamboo trees over here, and we got wolves over here, and our salmon have gotten big. Look at that size of those buggers. Nice. And I put some different corals and stuff underneath here. Why are you guys in the water over here? You know, why can't you get out? I'm going to help you with that later. And then, yeah, panda. Panda sanctuaries over here. We got... where's the rest of them? Oh, there's another one. They're kind of wandering. Oh, alright. Oh, there's a whole bunch of panda. That one's huge. Holy cow, is that a big panda? So yeah, this is our panda sanctuary over here, and they're thriving, I guess. I put like one down, I think, when it started. Somehow they became like half a dozen. Now I should start murdering these. I don't know what the point of these are. I guess you can get one to follow you as a pet, maybe? I'm not sure. Because there's different pets in different editions, so it's a little confusing. This is one of mine. This is one of the last buildings I just built. And I'm really liking it. Yeah, so did all these guys, obviously, because they're standing in the doorway there, jamming everything up. You guys like this room too, yeah. Isn't it awesome? You look up the sky and feel like you're tripping on acid. It's not as quite as acid-like as the cathedral down there, which we'll go take a look, I guess, since we're in here, but it is pretty cool. I like this house. You guys are having a blast in here, aren't you? I'm going to close this while you're all ruminating in there. This was the other house I built that was kind of a rich place. There's my cat that I left in here so he wouldn't burn to death or get suffocated or anything weird. Keep that one safe. And this one again has like a water lighting ceiling roof thing. Snap. Maybe throw a few beds in there more still, but that's done for now. Nothing really special in here. I put an anvil and I don't know, I didn't put anything in here, I guess. I just threw the door and the... Jesus, I keep running into the walls. I'm too fast. Yeah, this is like a boarding house. That's pretty much what that is. Go over here and look at this before the sun goes down. Because it's not as impressive when there's no sunlight out. Yes, this place is crazy. When you walk in here, it's like, holy shit, what did they give me? It was really cool, is that they will project this stuff over these buildings over here. You can see colors sometimes on different surfaces projected over here when the sun's coming up or going down, like in the morning. The building over there that I just did that colored roof on, because the building next to it's got a white roof, it'll project the red and the purple down onto that roof over there. And this, I've noticed, would project colors over different things if you look for it. Great stuff. I do like this. The Cathedral of Light, I guess I would call this. And I kind of put glowy blocks on the path, so it kind of pointed the way down here towards the cathedral. Bam. And the other ones point towards the castle and the other rich person's house. Now let's hit the tram the rest of the way so we can wrap up this video, and that's pretty much what I've been working on for the last week or two. 2 weeks, I guess. Well, I worked on quite a lot of stuff, but the heavy lifting stuff was all this. All this is new. Mostly new. I had it started, but I didn't have a whole lot it started. It was just underneath the castle, and I had to build all of it out at that point. So all this was done in the last week, 2 weeks. And I just finished casing the interior today, because there was a bunch of the walls I hadn't done obsidian and stuff on. I'm going to continue this up here, I think. Bring it up to here. The whole tram system, and then to do like a water slide that comes down into here. Like something insane. Or maybe from the top of this and have the water slide come down. Bring the tram up here and then up to the here. And then the water slide down into the desert. Who's that? That's a creeper. Right, water slide coming down here, just bam, and then right past this lava. Is that a tree? What the hell is that? It is a tree stump, just kind of hanging there. Wow. This map's messed. Has to be like obsidian down here though, yeah. Look at all that obsidian. Or no, that's just gravel. Hmm. I don't know. Either way. Very cool. But very messed up. This desert's huge. I haven't really explored over here much. But I did see these high hills over here and thought water slide for some reason. In this, yeah, I kind of wanted to take it through an ocean. But there's no ocean going that way. But I got two other directions I could go. That way is the Arctic. Like, not too far that way either. So we're like really far south or north? South, I would think. If that's the South Pole. I loaded all this, I went so far over. All this I gotta sculpt over here, landscape. Throw dirt and trees and grass and stuff down. Well, this is snow over here. Yeah, this is the start of the Arctic over here. It used to come up into the river, well, I guess right there, but it used to freeze over the river up here in like the early versions of Minecraft. It was because it was constant ice all over this stuff that kept messing up my water. I remember because I created it, and every time it would freeze over, it would like lower the water level. Rather annoyingly. Yeah, look how shiny that is. It was the first time I saw that, I was like, what the hell is that? No, it's just, yeah, it's that reflective, this this quartz stuff. And my oldest building, the thing I first built. Still got my tub and my lava ceiling lamp. So that's awesome. I think I like the texture of the lava, but I don't like the fact that it's barely animated. If it had a little more motion to it, it'd be perfect. Versus the other one was very motion-like, but it didn't really look much like lava. Alright. I hope everybody that's been following the progress on this has enjoyed viewing it in a more complete form. I've got ideas and things to work on still, but it's pretty much done for the time being. I mean, I got everything done I'd undone. I did everything better I'd done previously, way better. So, and finished up some stuff I'd never finished, so I think that's a good way to get back into crafting. Yeah, that's cool with it reflecting off the gold, because the old mod never did that. Very, very cool. I need to get some dolphins and put them in there. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Yeah, that stuff looks weird. Like, what the hell is that? Yeah. The shiny from far away is very severe, it seems. But either way, yeah. I was like, what the heck? Puzzling that out the first time I saw it. But either way, it looks very cool. I like the mod for the most part. A few things I don't like, but for the overall, very cool. And that is called, let's see, check that one more time. Full of Life. Full of Life and this Seuss 11.0 shaders. That's what I'm running. I probably haven't looked for new ones. There might be. I should probably check. One thing that I will say is it's definitely more frame rate intensive than the old mod I was running. But good deal. Alright, thanks for watching. I will try to upload this later today, and you have a good one.